Hello and welcome to Okyrie Royale's presentation. Today we're going to be covering the Double Agent Program, or a long form, the Okyrie Operations Agent Sales Program. We're going to show you how to earn money with coffee, with a brand that's already established, the company that's already have proven products, and a branding that everybody enjoys. So before we move on, I need to explain who we are a little bit and who I am. My name is Adam Rodriguez. I am the founder, owner, and president of Okyrie Royale. I developed this company a little bit by accident. I spent about 8.5 years in the Marine Corps. I loved it. I got promoted fast. I deployed a lot, but I got injured. I couldn't do what I wanted to do, so I got out. The only thing that I could do, not having to be physical initially, was sales. So I got into sales. Another company I was working for released a coffee line. It didn't make sense to me. Come to find out, long story short, coffee can taste pretty darn good. I was actually extremely surprised, and then I was hooked on coffee ever since then. After about 3 years of that, selling coffee for someone else, I realized kind of the potential and what it took to really develop a company and develop the branding and kind of go in a direction that I felt would be more fitting for me and people like me. I don't say like me like exactly what I mean, just like-minded people. And so I developed this company. We're a very elegant look. Our branding is really a reflection of ourselves, how we're really refined. And so every day we're working to be a little bit better than yesterday. Our products are they're 5-star rated on social media. People love it, and it's just a kind of reflection of us as well, and how we're striving every day to give the best to people. Well, here in Okyrie Royale, we're striving every day to get the freshest and best tasting coffee to people. And so let's move on. So who is Okyrie Royale? Well, we're a veteran-owned company. As I said, I spent over 8 years in the Marine Corps. But more than a coffee company, we are a movement. We're more than coffee. We're coffee with a cause. We have for-profit partnerships and we have non-profit partnerships. For the for-profit, it's just businesses. Like, we have friends that are in the fitness industry and the firearms, or wherever it is that they are. It's just a way to connect like-minded people. You share a cup of coffee, you get to know somebody. It really connects people. And with the nonprofit side, we're really big on giving to our community, being a part of our community. And so we have many partnerships across the range, as well as we're CCOF Organic Coffee and Tea. And we'll talk a little bit more about CCOF, what that exactly means in a bit here. We have a fantastic membership platform where not only do people get great products, can they get it delivered to the door, pick it up in person, not only do they get discounts and they can earn points and all these cool things, but they're connected to a community of people that are like-minded. Again, people like you, people like me, people looking to do a little bit more, achieve a little bit more. And it's not that we're competing with each other, but life's about growth. I was told once by a very successful mentor of mine that there's joy and happiness in our life, and they are absolutely two different things. Joy is what we enjoy presently. It's joy. It's the loved ones, your wife, your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your kids, your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, your friends. That's joy. It's what you presently feel. And happiness is really truly a pursuit. It's something that you're doing daily to achieve, to reach to hit those goals. Because every time we hit a goal, we got to make a new goal. It doesn't just stop there. We won't be happy that way. Um, so we're looking to bring that joy and happiness factor into our membership platform, so people can connect to other people and be able to communicate, their feelings and share their goals and share their vision and not be judged, because sometimes people do that. So we're really developing a very special membership platform like no other coffee company out there. And of course, the reason why we're here, we're going to cover the Double O Agent Program. Simply put, it's a way to develop a new stream of income. We're not looking to make you guys millionaires, although that's obviously possible. We're talking, a couple $100 to $1,000 a month of additional income. I mean, imagine if you made an extra few grand a year on something very passive like coffee. We'll get into a little more details on the next slide here. And so what is a double agent program? Well, it's to earn additional income. You can do retail sales, those can be new sales or repeat customers. And of course, on the membership platform, we have a subscription program where people can just plug in what they want every single month. by how much coffee they drink, and they get delivered to them every single month. And guess what? If you connect them to the company, you get paid on those orders every single month, whether you're there to fulfill the order or not, as long as you connected them. It's a very, very cool system we have. And you're going to help us expand. You're going to be part of a movement. Again, we're more than coffee. We didn't call our company Okyrie Royale Coffee Company on purpose. Although that's our major product line right now, that is not where we stop. And so we're Okyrie Royale for a reason, and we don't have coffee company after that. So you're part of a movement. It's more than coffee. As well as we're going to support and train you. So if you're good at sales, great. If you want to be better, we can help you get there. We're going to support you with content, marketing, all these things that help build the brand behind you as a company to support you in your endeavor. On the next few slides, we're going to talk about the coffee advantage. People already drink it, about our quality products. Really, why coffee? I talked about how I didn't drink coffee before, how I was not into coffee. I didn't understand why anyone would want to sell coffee. When I learned about the business aspect of coffee, it blew my mind. I couldn't believe it. And then we're going to talk about the system after that. So as a OOA agent, you're going to save over 40% on products. So, it's a tremendous saving. We're going to show you how to build a customer base and how to keep those repeat monthly orders so you keep getting paid on sales that you don't have to be there for. So the coffee advantage, it is truly the world's greatest consumable product. There's over $18 billion spent yearly on specialty coffee in the US alone. The coffee is the second most traded commodity in the world, and it's only second to oil. So think about that. That's a tremendous thing to understand as far as when it comes to business and why coffee is important in developing a new stream of income. Yeah, there's all sorts of other things you can do. You can sell cheap necklaces from China, and that's okay. I don't have a problem with that. You can sell car parts, whatever. But coffee is something that is consumed every single day. And as we state here, it's the most consumed beverage behind water. And guess what you need to make coffee? Water. And so more than 85% of North Americans drink coffee. When you put that number to perspective, that's about 255 million North Americans. Over 100 million cups are consumed each day. We're talking just the U.S. It's something like 1 billion cups around the world. Specialty coffee sales in the category that we're in are increasing 20% every year. So those coffee shops you see popping up, the latte art, all that stuff, that's all part of it. It's getting huge. And then millions pay up to 4% per cup of coffee. And this all is just really saying this in one line, that coffee is no longer a luxury. It's a part of daily life. There's products out there where you got to convince people to change to them, whether it's a pill or it's a health product, a protein shake. You don't need to convince people to drink coffee. They already do it. And that's one of the major advantages here. And so the timing of the coffee opportunity. Now, there are fads and there are trends. Okay? Fads, typically you need a lot of money to jump into. And you can make a lot of money, but you need millions, sometimes up into the billions, to get into it to then make 100% back. It takes a lot of money for fads to work, and more so than not, they don't work for most people. But trends are something that are around for 30, 40, 50 plus years. Well, coffee's been around for hundreds of years. It's been around for quite some time, and it's not going anywhere. In fact, and we'll get into the CCOF, the coffee industry is looking to improve the way that we process it, which is actually going to improve our environment. So there's a lot of things going into coffee that are just fantastic. But you look at Starbucks, right? They made it socially acceptable to spend $5 on a cup of coffee. Okay? McDonald's, they hired the chief marketing director of Starbucks to help them develop what they now call McCafe. Burger King, shortly after that, released the Ice Mocha. And guess what? They partnered with Warren Buffett. And if you don't know who that is, you should look him up. He's a pretty smart guy when it comes to developing income. Together, they acquired Tim Hortons Coffee. Dunkin' Donuts. We all know them for years. They were known for their coffee. And they actually changed their logo from a donut to a coffee. The Nestle. They introduced Nescafe to the American market. They saw the lucrative opportunity that was there, and they dove right into it. Subway. It now includes a coffee breakfast menu. They open at 7 a.m. now. No one's going to Subway at 7 a.m. to get a footlong. They're going there to get their coffee. So these major companies are taking advantage of it. And so it's just, I just advise that you just kind of pay attention to these things as we go along. And here at Okyrie Royale, you can offer these millions of coffee drinkers a high quality coffee and earn every time they drink it. That's the opportunity that we're providing. It's very simple. It's easy. It's coffee. Okay? Now, what makes Okyrie Royale coffee high quality? Well, we're CCO organic. I really do just recommend and Googling this. Don't necessarily take my word for it. But CCO organic is a little bit beyond the USDA standard organic certification. Doesn't mean USDA organic certification is bad, but what CCOF does is that they actually dive into those minerals or into the soil to make sure that it's a mineral rich and it's grown to its full potential. So that's a very big deal. And on top of that, it's not just us that gets it. The farms that we source from also have to be CCOF organic. And so they have to be certified and we have to be certified. It's a very expensive process, but we have it, and it's something that you can really use to, basically have that advantage over some other coffees. And we source multiple single origins. Some coffee companies have a couple beans and they just roast them different ways. We actually source from over 10 countries. And we also have unique, naturally grown decaf coffee. So most decafs are chemically altered so that the caffeine is extracted. And a lot of times you're going to keep about 3 to 5% of it in there, sometimes more. Well, the decaf that we get was only discovered in 2004, but it is completely caffeine free. And so let me share a little story real quick. So my wife didn't quite believe me, but it was like a Friday or Saturday night. I was like, you know what, let's make a cup of decaf. We know that you can't sleep if you drink it, but I really do believe that this is truly decaf. It's really hard to find information. So we brewed a couple cups. We drank our coffees about 9:30 at night. And like every single night, 10 p.m., she was out cold. She was tired. She was in bed. She was asleep. So it's truly a decaf coffee. It's very, very unique. As well as we use a very unique air roasted coffee method. So it's fluidized airbed roasting is the correct nomenclature, but air roasted coffee is a lot more easy to say. Only about 1% of coffee is roasted this way, and so it's a semi-expensive process in the sense that there's not a lot of coffee roasters sold this way, so it has to be built from the ground up at times, and ours is literally handmade. So it's very neat. What air roasted coffee does, it does a lot of great things, but to keep it short, it has a cleaner roasting profile, so you're not getting that burnt taste. It has a low acidity to it. You know, there's no extra anything in it. It's the heat is not direct heat. So your standard your standard drum roasted coffee has heat directly hitting it, and so it's rolling in a barrel. That's how they kind of keep it from getting too burnt. Where ours, the heat is actually a couple feet away at the bottom. There's a fan at the top, and in the middle there's a chamber. And so you can Google this; it's all there. But basically, the fire never hits the coffee. It's just hot air, and so it's just rolling in there, and it's very clean. Let's move on now. So a little bit about our membership program. I'm not going to get too deep in this because you're here about money, but we want to talk to you about why our membership platform is very unique. So as a member, you can save up to 25%. If you buy retail, it's about $24 a bag. Each bag is 1 pound, 16 ounces. And so I know that might sound expensive to some people, but at $24 for 16 ounces of coffee, you're going to get about 28 to 30 cups out of that. And so you're paying about 85 cents a cup, depending on how you brew it. And so already there, we're about $1 lower than the national average cup of black coffee. Now, if they enroll as a member, which is completely free to do, they save $4 in a bag. So now each bag's $20. You're talking around 70 cents per cup of coffee. Now, if they decide to go on subscription order, they're going to save another 10%, and they're going to get it at $18 a bag. And so now they're down like the 55 cents per cup range. Not going to find it anywhere. Not with the quality that we have, and not any coffee shop anywhere, because they need to pay for their overhead. That's why you pay $2, $3, $4 for a cup of coffee. We're here, we're getting rid of that. and showing people how to do this at home. We're going to have videos and blogs and all sorts of things to show people how to keep it simple and brew a fantastic cup of coffee at home. As well as there's a refer three and it's free program. And so if a member, let's say that you bring in this new member and they subscribe, right? So you're making X amount of money on their order every month, but then they refer three people, right? And then whether they buy 1 or 5 bags each, whatever, as long as they buy minimum 1 bag each, and those three people are also on a subscription basis, they're gonna get it. That customer is gonna get 1 free bag. But guess what? You get paid on all 4 people, right? So you have 4 customers, and 3 of them were referrals. It's a fantastic platform to build off of. We had this implemented way before we even thought about offering the Double O Agent program. So just a way that you're going to be able to take advantage of that a little bit more. As well as each member will earn rewards points on every order. So not only can they get free coffee, but they can get rewards points, we can then get them more free coffee. And really the rewards points isn't so much for the free coffee. We actually encourage them referring their, getting those referrals and getting a free bag. But the rewards points are really the most powerful with our partnerships. And so we're going to have kind of a unique system where it's going to be, we're calling them Royale coins. And so you can take your points and translate them to Royale coins. And each coin's going to have a certain value depending on which partner you go to. So let's take my buddy Frankie, who owns Spider Athletics in Fountain Valley, California, who's looking to expand. So he's going to be in other states one day. At least as far as this audio is being recorded, so he might already have expanded by the time you hear this. He offers fitness and Muay Thai program, a fantastic. He's actually #1 in Orange County right now as far as Muay Thai goes. Let's say, I don't know what it's going to be, but let's say it costs 5 coins, and so you translate your rewards points into 5 Royale coins, and you pay him 5 Royale coins every month for training. So basically, by buying coffee, you're getting the #1 rated OC Muay Thai program basically for free. Pretty neat. As well as going to be special deals and discounts. And really, we already have given a big discount for the quality that we offer, but the special deals and discounts really come in because we don't like to sell coffee beyond about 30 days. And so if there's anything left over, we over roast coffee, so we have a few bags extra. We're going to shoot out a bunch of emails to our customers, and they can buy at an extreme discount, right? So there's all sorts of special deals. Maybe it's a package deal, 4 or 5 bags of coffee, for the price of what it would cost regularly, 2 bags. I don't know yet. We got to get there, but we're going to offer something like that. And like I said, we're here to connect like-minded people beyond just coffee. So we're going to have a forum, an online forum, so you can access it anywhere on your phone, your tablet, your computer at home. And connect with these people, as well as we're going to have events. And the events, think about coffee with like a black tie event. So it's going to be really nice where we dress up, we all look good. There's going to be something that might be played down a bit, where maybe we're at a beach instead. Doing bonfires. Because it's a little, depending on the time of year. Maybe it'd be cold brew. But we're going to be doing something of that sort. We want to offer the forum and events. We really want to connect people. And at the events, we're also going to be connecting our partners, so our nonprofit partners. So if you wanted to donate to them, you can donate. Our for-profit partners, the martial arts gyms, the fitness gyms, the fitness gear, whatever it is, it's a way for you to connect to them. And then we basically are just sharing business. We're helping each other out. So Okyrie Royale offers products people love. Like I said, we are 5-star rated on social media. People love it. They're compared to some of the other top companies that have been around for 15, 20 years, and we're very proud to say that. Not because we want to be compared, but because the goal from the beginning was to be able to offer the best products. Branding takes time. Building a company takes time. But as far as the products go, there's really only so many ways you can roast coffee. We wanted to make sure we find out the best way to do it, as well as source the best coffee and then deliver it as fresh as possible. So it really is products people love. And here's our packaging. We're going to update this, so if you think this looks good now, just wait for our next phase of packaging. It's going to be beautiful and elegant. You can see in the middle there, we got a couple partner businesses that we're promoting at times, as well as they sell it at their business. So let's get into the money. This is about the company, the product's all great and all, but how does the money work? So the first way to make money is retail commissions, okay? And there's all sorts of ways to find potential customers. You can do what we call Royale mixers. It's basically you get together with a few friends at your home, their home, your place of work, and you brew some coffee. It's that simple, right? And what do you do after that? You serve them some coffee, or they serve themselves, right? What do you do after that? How do you like it? And they're going to tell you, most people that drink coffee are going to like our coffee. I can't tell you everyone because I haven't met all 7 billion people around the world. But I'm telling you right now, majority of people that drink our coffee enjoy it. And so then you just follow up later for a sale. It's very simple. You can do special events. You can do person to person. You can do fundraisers at your school, whether that's your kids' sports team, band practice, whatever. If you want to go bigger, go do a mall kiosk. Serve by the cup. Charge that $2-3 per cup. People pay it. We do donate to nonprofits. We do have our own nonprofit organization that we're standing up so that we can really make sure the money is going where it's going. Or for-profits where we're going to make our household income. It's how I'm going to put my family, in a nice home, and when we have kids, a nice school, all these things, right? Where our nonprofit, really 100% of it's going to go towards charities, and so we're developing our own, but we also have other partners. But you feel free to partner with people that you believe in, that people that you want to work with. Like I said, we have two. I'll go back a slide. We have two friends right there, Spider Athletics Fit Bean and the Playo Fitness Blend, that own their own gyms. Those are our partner blends. You don't need to do that, but coffee is very popular at gym and healthcare centers. That's more what I'm getting at right now. So don't be afraid to go and set up and just to get some exposure and show people that you're doing your thing. You're trying to get your kids through college. You're trying to get that new car. You're trying to get a new house, or maybe you're paying off school debt. I don't know, but there's a purpose here, and it could be a lot bigger or smaller than you want it to be. It just depends on you. And of course, salons and spas. Some of those people are sitting there for a while. They get bored. Magazines only go so far. Give them a cup of coffee. They'll feel great. And so it's very simple. You buy wholesale, you sell retail, and you keep 100% of the profits. So let me give you an example. So let's say in 30 days, you have a goal to have 10 customers. Okay, we're just talking retail customers. We're not talking anything fancy. Just say person to person, real simple. Okay, the average customer in Okyrie Royale orders 2 bags of coffee each month, or picks up 2 bags of coffee. And so if you find 10 customers at 2 bags, that's 20 bags of coffee that you're selling. Well, 20 bags times 10.50, you take $24, you subtract your cost, which is $13.50 a bag. It's a little over 40% off. You're going to make $210 in 30 days. Okay? And so you keep feeding those people that coffee, you keep them engaged. Over 12 months, an extra $2,500 a year. Okay, but what if you acquired only 10 new customers per month for just 3 months and you stopped there? What would happen? Well, $210 over 3 months, $630 per month. Over the course of a year, you're making an additional $7,500 a year. Now tell me, what could you do with $600 extra a month? Could you get the car you want? Could you save for that next vacation? Right? $7,500 is going to get a pretty cool vacation. You can save for your kids' college. You can do all sorts of things with that. We're not saying it's going to change your life completely, but believe it or not, most people are about $500 away from living a better life. A lot of people live paycheck to paycheck. They got the bills, rent's going up. So most people are $500 away from living a little bit better life. Could $600 make that a little bit better? Maybe. Now, the second way to make money is through our subscription commission system. And so this is where you take a retail customer that you sell person to person, and you get them active on the website and ordering through the website. So let me give you a quick example of what that means for you as far as the advantage you have here. And so say you go to a cell phone store, right? And the sales rep there might make a commission off the phone that they sell you one time. And depending on the plan you get, you're going to pay it monthly. And I guarantee you're going to pay it every month for at least a year, right? Because you want a cell phone. No one really needs a cell phone. Yeah, people say that, but you don't really need a cell phone today. But everybody wants one because it gets you information quicker. It gets you in contact quicker. Trust me, if we needed them, then we would have had them 30 years ago, right? And so it's something that you want, and that's okay. I have one. Actually, I have two because I have my personal and my business. So it's not a bad thing, but you're going to pay every month. But guess what? That sales rep is not going to get paid off that every month, even though they close the deal. Okay? Here on the subscription system, you take a retail customer and you get them on the subscription. You do the work once, and you're going to keep getting paid. You can work with others. All that simply means that you can ask for referrals. That's actually one of the major training aspects in our teaching system for the double agents is how to ask for referrals and get those referrals, because referrals are so powerful. In fact, 51% of businesses that are brick and mortar, 51% of referrals come through word of mouth for brick and mortar businesses. It's pretty insane. And so again, the customer keeps buying, you keep getting paid. Now we recommend you work it for 18 months, but 3 months is fine, 6 months is fine. You can stop at 30 days, it's fine. And you can earn up to 25% on repeat customer orders. So how does this work? Let me give you an example. So you're going to leverage your network, right? And so what if you only acquired 10 new customers per month for 18 months? So you did it in 30 days, so you know you can do it, okay? But you asked for 3 referrals. It doesn't mean you ask right away. You let them try the coffee, let them drink the coffee. Maybe you let them get through a bag. Maybe a bag takes them a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get through. Then you follow up. But the idea is to get 3 referrals from every single customer. That's why, nice, easy 10 a month. You're probably talking 4 or 5 hours of extra work a week. And so you have 180 customers over 18 months, right? 10 times 18 is 180 customers. But they each refer 3 people to you. That's 540 new customers. Plus your original 180 customers, that's 720 customers. Now the average customer orders 2 bags of coffee, so it's a little over 1,400 bags of coffee being sold each month. Times $18 is about $26,000 in sales. You're going to earn 25%. You're now earning almost $6,500 per month. And that's just working it for 18 months. Again, you can make, our goal is for most people to help them make about $2,000 to $1,000 a month part-time. If you want to go a little bit bigger, work a little bit more hours a week, this is something that might be for you. And of course, you can go bigger. You can work it longer. You can work it for 36 months. Do it for 3 years. Do it for 5 years. Ask for more referrals. The possibilities are limitless. And so that's over $77,000 a year. That's not too bad working very part-time. So what's our system? There are 4 simple steps to follow. Step number 1, be a product of the product. What does that mean? Right? Drink and use our products, right? You go watch a movie, you see a great movie, and you go tell your friends. Does that production company pay you? No. Well, here, you use coffee, you talk about the coffee, you make a sale, we pay you. Very simple. Number 2 is make a list of customers. We like to start with 50 names, but the average 25-year-old has about 400 to 500 contacts in their network. So, 50 is the minimum that we recommend. And you should be able to get at least 10 customers out of that. And of course, you grow from there. Number 3, sample and sell products. Simple, right? You drink the coffee, talk about the coffee. You make a list of customers, you contact the customers, and you sample and you sell the product. Very simple. Number 4 is plug into the system. Just follow these 4 steps over and over and over until you reach the goals that you're looking for. Now, we are going to note the minimum order for double agents is 4 bags, which is $54 a month. That's at $13.50 a bag. Now, it's not mandatory. I'm just saying that when you order coffee, it has to be a minimum of 4 bags. 2 reasons for that. 1, because of the discount that we give you, it's got to be worth it for our shipping department to put that package together. You don't need to choose the coffee individually. We'll offer packages. But also, that gives you about 1 bag a week to share, sample, or sell. Okay? that's very realistic. If we are going to work this, we want you to work it properly. Now, you don't have to buy, but you can order weekly, monthly, or whenever you need coffee. One more thing, we do have packages, and so if you decide to, maybe you're like, okay, I can do 10 customers, 20 bags in 30 days. Well, you can buy a 20 bag package for even more discount. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Not mandatory, but if you're really serious, you want to get it done in 30 days, that's something that would be useful. So how do you get started? Well, here's what we expect from you. Okay, you have to have influence in your network. If you don't talk to anybody, or you talk to one person, that one person's your mom, but you talk to nobody else, this is probably not for you. And so I just recommend becoming a regular member, getting a good discount, and that'll be that. You got to have influence. You got to be able to talk to people. And even if you're not great at talking to people now, we can train you to do that. So don't worry about that, but you got to have some sort of influence. You got to know a few people, right? Again, we can leverage our network, and so you can ask for referrals, etc. You don't have to ask for just 3. You can ask for 100. Doesn't matter, but you got to have some sort of influence in your network. As well as you have to be a team player. If you're not a team player, this is not going to work for you. You might think coming in, you know how to sell. I'm telling you right now, most people that did that with me in the past have not done well, because they do use like a 30-year-old style of selling where they're trying to push it on people, and people don't like that. You follow our system, you learn how we sell the products. It's going to be a lot more simple. And then, of course, willing to plug into our system. Now, if you meet that criteria, contact us. Let us know you're interested in the Double O Agent program. Now, it's going to go through a process to make sure that anything that we're looking for is all met. And so if we accept your application, you have access to the complete Double O program and be able to start earning money right away. You'll get the training, everything, hands-on. We're actually only looking to bring on about 10 people right now at this time, because we put a lot of effort and energy into training and keeping up to date. So we're only doing 10 at a time. So I advise, if there's something you're into, contact us. It doesn't mean you're going to get accepted. It doesn't mean that we haven't already filled all the slots. But as of right now, as of recording this, we're only looking for 10 people. And that's it. That is it. Remember, it's simple. It's easy. It's coffee. We hope you enjoyed this presentation. My name is Adam Rodriguez, President, Founder of Okyrie Royale. If you have any questions, you can contact me on Facebook, through our Okyrie Royale page, through our Instagram at Okyrie Royale. And feel free to follow our pages as well. Leave any questions you might have in the comments. If they're broad range enough, we'll answer them. That way, people, I'm sure other people have those questions as well. So definitely feel free to leave them in the comments. Let us know what you think. And if you have interest in this program, please contact us. Thank you for sitting through this presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found value in it. Have a great day.